You are seen, completely and truly. Every quiet burden you've carried alone, every unspoken ache you've held in the dark, none of it has gone unnoticed. Those long nights, the courage you gathered from an empty well, the prayers you whispered when words failed you, all of them have been witnessed, tenderly and entirely. Your pain has not been ignored. Your waiting has not been pointless. Every moment has been gathered, like seeds in soil, preparing for what comes next. What is drawing near to you now runs deeper than words. It is more than a passing encouragement or a temporary sign. It is comfort made real, a warmth you can feel in your spirit, a reassurance that cradles you, a healing so personal it meets you exactly where you've been standing and teaches your heart to breathe freely again. This is for the hidden, resilient part of you that never gave up even when you wanted to, that stayed gentle after life was hard, that chose to hope when it felt risky to try. That part of you is fully known. You have walked through days where love felt distant and nights when silence felt heavy. You've offered others kindness while your own soul needed it. You've spoken strength over yourself even when your voice trembled. There were times you wondered if you mattered as much as you cared, if anyone truly understood the depth of you, or if you would always feel just a step outside of the love you longed for. Those quiet fears did not vanish unheard. Every one was held, every whisper received. Now something is turning. Settle your spirit and ready your heart. Beyond your sight, things are being arranged with intention and care. This is not random chance. It is not something forced or late. It is a timely alignment, crafted in ways only grace could design. What comes will not be shallow, fleeting, or unclear. It is meant to mend, not to wound. A deep and lasting peace is on its way, a true embrace for your soul, arriving right when you need it most. This is not a passing embrace. It is not a brief or polite gesture. This is a hug that brings true peace, one that makes you feel safe, slows your breathing, and calms the noise in your mind. It's a hug that allows your body to soften because your soul, deep down, recognizes something it has been longing for, something true and something right. This embrace goes far beyond the physical. It is about the restoration of your heart. It is the gentle reassurance of your spirit. It is permission for the parts of you that have been clenched in anticipation of hurt to finally relax. You have survived for so long that you've forgotten what it's like to be held without a trace of fear. This is here to remind you. Never believe that your longing was a mirage. You were never weak for needing comfort, and never foolish for hoping that love could be gentle. Those deep desires were placed within you for a purpose. Now, what is responding from heaven does not offer a shallow solution, it meets the profound depth of what you have carried. The love that approaches is unlike any you have known. There are no mixed signals, no undercurrent of anxiety. It will not make you question your worth, and it will not vanish when circumstances shift. This love is clear. It is steady. It is grounded. It will not rush you, nor will it withdraw. It will meet you exactly where you are, and it will remain. Something new is being woven into your life, not in a loud or disruptive way, but in a manner that is quietly healing. It is nothing like the heartbreak that wounded you, the betrayal that reshaped you, or the abandonment that taught you to guard yourself. This is different. It brings peace instead of pressure. There is someone intended for you who has been deeply moved by your very existence. They have thought of you more than you can imagine. They, too, have questioned themselves. They have reflected, they have prayed, and they have sought clarity, wondering if they were too late or had missed their chance. And when their answer came, it changed them. They are no longer approaching with confusion or hesitation. They are coming with intention, with certainty, with a heart that seeks to give, not take, and a genuine desire to bring comfort, not chaos. When they hold you, the first thing you will feel is peace. The noise within will quiet. The tightness in your chest will ease. The loneliness you've carried will begin to lift. You will not need to convince yourself it is safe, you will simply feel it. Some pain does not require long explanations. Some wounds heal not through words, but through a presence that remains, through arms that do not let go too soon, through a moment where you can finally stop being strong. Their embrace will speak what words never could. It will simply say, "I am here. You can rest now." This embrace will speak. It will whisper, "I see you." It will promise, "You don't have to do this alone." It will declare, "I choose you." It will vow, "I'm not leaving." When it arrives, emotions may surface in a way that startles you. This is not weakness, it is the long-held tension leaving a body that has learned to brace itself. With true safety comes release. With genuine love comes a soul's deep exhale. With real comfort comes the heart's memory of rest. These will not be tears of sorrow. They will be the quiet overflow of relief, the gentle thawing of a long winter of waiting. In that moment, you will know your perseverance was not in vain. You will feel, with quiet certainty, that your whispers were always heard. Some could not understand the depth within you. Some mistook your kindness for simplicity and left when things required patience. But the one who is meant for you is not here to replay that old hurt. They have come to honor you, to hold with care the parts others ignored, to cherish the gifts others overlooked, to guard the tender heart that kept loving, even from a place of weariness. You did not need to earn this through perfection. You only needed to remain true to yourself. You only needed to take the next step. And you did. Even when you wavered, you left a corner of your heart open. You nurtured a quiet hope, even when it felt delicate. You refused to let hardship harden you or let betrayal steal your belief in love's possibility. That courage has been witnessed. Do not let old wounds cast shadows on new light. Do not let delay sour into bitterness. Do not let fear argue against the goodness now arriving. What comes is not meant to harm, it is here to heal. This is not a performance. It is not fleeting or superficial. It is not an encounter you will later doubt. It is a recognition your spirit will make instantly. It will feel like a homecoming. It will feel like alignment. It will feel like a serene affirmation rising from within. There is no need to hurry. There is no need to downplay what you feel. Allow yourself to be open. Allow yourself to be supported. Let this closeness do its sacred work, easing long-held tension, soothing restless worry, and reminding you fully and completely that you are worthy, cherished, and secure. This connection transcends simple romance. It is a pivot into a new season. It is the dawn of warmth after a lasting chill. It is the arrival of peace after a time of strain. It is the beginning of true rest after a journey of resilience. Your arms have waited, not because you were overlooked, but because the story required this timing. Because your healing needed this foundation. Because something was being prepared for you that surpasses even your own requests. You are worthy of a love that remains. A love that safeguards. A love that respects. A love that truly sees you and stays. If your heart feels moved, speak it plainly. Within yourself or aloud, simply say, "I receive this healing embrace." Say it with openness. Say it with quiet trust. Say it as if you are finally allowing comfort to find its way back to you. The waiting is softening. The silence is beginning to break. The distance is shrinking now. The peace your soul has longed for is nearer than you realize. When it comes, you will breathe more deeply. You will feel truly seen. You will feel protected. You will feel, for the first time in a long time, at home. And in that moment, you will understand heaven was always keeping watch. They have already lived this moment in their heart. Not the conversation, not the words, but the feeling of holding you. They know that when the time comes, words may fall short. Feelings may rise faster than explanations, but their arms will know exactly what to do. When they finally hold you, it will not feel light or casual. It will feel deep, steady, full, like someone who has also waited through seasons of doubt and distance, someone almost afraid to let go because the weight of waiting once felt too heavy to bear. Like someone who carried hope quietly, even when it ached, and is now holding the living proof that none of it was in vain. You will feel that truth instantly. It won't just be the warmth of their body, it will be a sense of safety spreading through you. Something inside you will soften without you even trying. Walls you built to survive will begin to ease. Old hurts, old disappointments, nights you spent feeling invisible or unheard will start to fade. Not because they are explained away, but because you are finally being held in a way that reaches deeper than language. This closeness will not feel rushed or uneasy. It will feel natural, familiar, as if your body recognizes this before your mind does, as if your soul has been waiting for this exact calm. Even if you never knew how to name it, the tension you've carried will loosen as your breathing slows and gently matches theirs without either of you trying. They've imagined how your head will rest against them, how their hand will settle on your back, how the stillness between you will feel both quiet and sure. They don't just want to hold you. They want to be present with you fully, without distraction or fear. They want to heal with you, because they've been carrying their own wounds, too. You will feel the relief in them. You'll sense it in the way their arms hold you firmly, not from want, but from release. Like someone who has been holding their breath for years and can finally, fully exhale. Relief that they found you. Relief that the waiting meant something. Relief that what they believed in was true all along. They may not speak at first. Their heart will speak louder than their voice. Their eyes may hold a soft emotion, not because something is wrong, but because something is, at last, deeply right. This person knows what it means to feel invisible in a room full of people. They understand smiling while feeling completely alone. They have loved before, but never felt secure enough to truly rest in that love. Because of this, when they hold you, they are holding more than just you. They are holding the living proof that hope can outlast disappointment. They are holding the truth that patience, faith, and personal growth were not in vain. They are holding a gift they once doubted would ever be theirs. You will sense the care in their touch, the intention, the complete focus. There is no performance here, no hurry. They are giving you something they have protected within themselves for a very long time. That embrace will translate every unspoken word. I waited. I held on. I knew you were real. In that moment, time will seem to stretch. The chaos of the outside world will soften into a gentle quiet. This meeting is not random. It was crafted through seasons of waiting. It was built by mutual healing. It became possible only when both of you had outgrown the need for pretenses. They will hold you with the understanding that comes from knowing loss, which makes their care deliberate. They will hold you as someone who has stood at the edge of giving up, and now makes the active choice to remain. Immediate promises are unnecessary. Long explanations are not required. The truth of the encounter itself will be enough. You might be surprised by your own response. Unexpected tears. A breath, long held, finally released. A peace that feels unfamiliar yet deeply correct. This is your own spirit learning it is safe to lower its defenses, that it is allowed to stop striving. This embrace is not about a perfect story. It is about arrival. It is the meeting of two people who have journeyed far enough to be genuine. It is a love that refused to be rushed and will not vanish when challenges come. So when the moment arrives, allow it its full space. Do not cut it short. Do not dissect it. Let the quiet speak. Let your shoulders relax. Let your heart trust what it feels. For this is beyond simple affection. It is restoration. It is deep knowing. It is the quiet conclusion of a long hope and the steady beginning of something authentic. When you finally lean back, even in silence, you will understand. This was not a dream. It was not manufactured. And it was not delayed. It arrived precisely when it was meant to.